What's up, guys? Android21 here. I am finally back with a brand new video for the Potara Bros. And, well, where have I been? Let's just not get into that. That's a whole can of worms that no one wants to deal with. But I am finally here with a brand new deck profile. And yes, the villain sleeves do make a sense. And here in a sec, you'll see here why in just a sec. But for the very next battle arena video, yes, that is what we're going to start calling them. My entry into the arena is Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans and the King of Critical himself. So, for those of you that don't know what he does, because either you've been living under a rock or you've been, I don't know, new to the game. What he does, and why he's been topping so many regionals lately, is that he has active main once per turn. Choose one card from your life and add it to your hand. This card gains critical for the duration of the turn. And the standard awaken 4 life, draw 2 cards. When he awakens, he gains that 5k power, so taking him up to 15. He still has that 1 life critical. And when he attacks, he draws a card. Standard leader stuff for the rest of that. Going into the deck itself, this is a blue-green version of Vegeta. So, going out into where else to start but the 1-drops that we actually play in our battle area. We've got 4 copies of Energy Boosted Majin Buu. You play it, you draw a card. Simple stuff. Next up, we have 4 copies of Bulma, Supporter of the Future. Hold on, it only shows 3 there, but there is 4. Yeah, 4. What this does is you play it to your battle area. You search your deck for any Trunks Future you want. Add that card to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Moving into the 2-drop range, we had 3 copies of Bundle of Curiosity Son Goku. Pretty much a Majin Buu for green, and 1 costs more. Yeah, it's fine. Next up, we have our 3-drops that we actually played to the battle area. We have 4 copies of Energy Powered Gotenks. A little bit of a hand destruction theme here, but this is the main hand destruction card we play. Pretty much when it attacks your opponent's leader, even if that attack gets negated or redirected, they have to discard 1 card. Not bad. And it's got 15k power, so it can even pressure awaken leaders. Next up, the main target we search out with the Bulma, 3 copies of Full Power Trunks. Now this is a 4-drop that happens to have triple strike and 20k power, which is not bad. But what it also does is that when it swings, all your opponent's battle cards gain blocker for the turn, or for while it's attacking, which is not the best thing. But if you drop it at the right time, they don't have anything that can block it or like anything on the board, you're getting in unless they have a negate for 3 damage for 4 energy cost. That's not bad. The last actual attacking card that we use is 3 copies of Hidden Awakening Kale. Now, I'm only running 3, not 4. Got the 4th one sideboarded. But it was just so I could find room, really. I mean, I could add the 4th one in right now because I am missing 2 cards from the build that's supposed to be in here. I'm just putting some other things in for the time being. But, for those of you that don't know, Kale, first of all, has critical, just like Vegeta. Second, when you play this card, choose one of your battle cards and KO it. Then choose any number of your opponent's battle cards with a total cost up to 5 or less and KO them. So, your opponent's playing tokens, KO all the tokens. Your opponent's playing a bunch of 1-drops, KO all the 1-drops. It's literally a board wipe. The last effect it has is that when it attacks, if you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 1 card. So, nice little draw engine as well. Moving on to the combo cards that we run. Obviously, we run 4 copies of Boost Attack Piccolo. Because, especially with the new errata, you can only have 4 super combo cards. And I'm going to go over that in a later video. Don't worry. But you're going to have 4 super combo cards in your deck. And all the 10k pumps, such as Piccolo, Vados, Trunks, the Doria, all those have been errated to have the keyword super combo. Next up, we have 4 copies of Raging Spirit Son Gohan. He is our 1-cost combo card that when you combo with it, it comes to the battlefield tapped. Not bad. Moving on for the defensive combo cards, we have 4 copies of Ultimate Judgment Jocko. Now, this is mainly for your opponent's Gohans, your opponent's Tiens, your opponent's combo players. Pretty much. You play it, they combo with those, you combo with this afterwards, it bounces them back to the hand, they don't get the bonus or the card in play. You see where that's going. Next up is one of my personal favorite cards to use with any blue leader. 4 copies of Unyielding Spirit Trunks. Now, what this card does is that when you combo with it during your turn, you get to untap 1 energy you control as long as you're running a blue leader. Vegeta just happens to be a blue leader. So you can literally tap out for anything in the deck, combo with this, and still have an energy open for like your Whis or your Senzu Beans, anything like that. Next up, we have 3 copies of Son Goten Family of Justice. You got some low-cost big blocking your way, such as Pivotal Guard in the yellow decks. Combo with this during your turn, pop it. They can't block with it anymore. It's gone. Bye bye. Next up, the final combo card we have in the deck, which is pretty much a staple from any Vegeta build, is 4 copies of Furthering Destruction Champa. Because what this does is that you combo with it, it gains 10k power, and the attacking card gains double strike for the turn. Or for the battle, my bad. For the battle. But you combine that with, say, Vegeta, or even Kale, who happen to have critical, and if that attack goes through, they're losing 2 cards from their life straight to the drop zone. Not bad. Now, we only run a total of 6 extra cards in the deck. Technically, it's supposed to be 4. The 2 Whis are supposed to be, well, the 2 of the cards I'm about to go over are supposed to be 2 Light of Hope Trunks, which I just don't have at the moment. But, anyway, moving forward, we have 4 copies of Senzu Bean. Yes, this is a staple in most blue decks. You tap 1 blue, you choose 1 of your cards, it gains 5k power, and then you untap 2 of your energy. Really good card, especially going on offense or defense. And the last 2 cards that I'm running are 2 copies of Whis' Coercion. Like I said, these are supposed to be 2 Light of Hope Trunks, but I don't have them at the moment, so I'm making do with this. I'm not going to go over the sideboard because for Battle Arena we only usually do maybe best of 1, maybe 2, depending on how long it takes. But yeah, anyway, until next time guys, this has been Android 21. Stay tuned for that Battle Arena video. I'm also going to have a new tech talk coming up in the next couple days, going over the reveals for set 3. Specifically right now, just the black cards. I'll do a separate video for the 2 that get revealed on the 9th. Or whatever day it's coming out. I believe it's the 9th. Yeah, the 9th. And then another TikTok for the ones that get revealed on the 14th. So, be tuned for those. Because those are going to be amazing cards to go over as well. And there's a lot of good stuff coming in set 3 that I'm really hyped for. Anyway guys, until next time, this has been Android 21 signing off.